This feels weird and wrong. Okay. All right, so you have built your dream machine, and a year later, you still can't believe how gorgeous it is. Wrong.
Ew, no, David.
Threw up in my mouth a little bit.
What is this, sludge?
Oh my God, ew, David.
It is dirty, it is grimy, it has dust in places we don't want to talk about. And all those little crevices you normally can't see unless you look up real close really does matter when that buildup starts. It's just going to get harder to get out over time. I mean, you can see right here, look at that. Just on the front grille alone, it's already pretty noticeable. Here are some of the cleaning supplies and tools I'll be using for this process. First up, we have the handheld blower/vacuum cleaner. There's lots of different ones of these out there. They're a good replacement for the compressed cans of air that were so popular over the years, but also very expensive. If you want to know more about this, TC Connor just did a video about it. He can give you more of a deep dive. Then we have cleaning slime. This one is by ColorCoral. First made popular by car detailers, now pretty regularly used, I think, in PC cleaning. My unconventional choice, Fortify's Shine Armor. It's a ceramic detailing spray that I use in my car. Creates a very slick surface. I think that might actually assist in preventing dust buildup in some areas. It'll take 3 to 6 months to find out, but I'll report back. Don't worry. Next, we have a glass cleaner for my tempered glass window here. This doesn't have ammonia in it. Now, is that super important? I don't know, but my eye doctor told me not to use any ammonia-based cleaner on my glasses, and I value this just as much as my eyes. All right, so the first thing I need to do is blow out all the loose dust. I'm gonna take it outside to do that because I don't want to create a dusty cloud in here and have you guys see what it looks like when I sneeze. Okay, we are outside and I have pulled the GPU. Interesting, you can actually see that there's only dust on this side here where the air comes in, not on the fan blades themselves, which is good because that means there's probably not a lot of dust in the fins of the cooling element in there that I have to worry about. So we'll get started with the blower, which I believe I'm using correctly. Again, watch TC Connor's video about this. So couldn't find the instruction booklet for this. I think I'm supposed to put this little cap on the back. Also, really convenient element of this Montec case. You're supposed to just be able to, there we go. Pull the front grille off, which is nice. All right, let's get started. I'm trying my best to ensure all the dust I'm blowing goes outward, but we'll see. And I'm almost tempted to remove the radiator of the AIO and just rinse it somehow without having to detach it from the motherboard. But that seems risky, and I'll maybe save that for year 2. And see how much of a nerd I am. I kept all the plugs for the HDMI and display port, as well as the little slip cover for the part of the GPU that goes into the motherboard. Good news, it seems there wasn't very much dust buildup inside there, so less to worry about, I suppose. But I think I've got it. There's still a lot of dust caked on the fans here, but it appears that the loose dust has been handled with. Now it's time to really get in there, get into the nitty-gritty, the corners and so forth. I'm excited to try out the slime. I've never used it before. All right, well, that was fun. Now let's get into the nooks and crannies. First up is the GPU. I'm gonna be using the cleaning slime for this. I've never actually used this stuff before. It looks like it's gonna feel, it feels wrong. Oh, it feels so wrong. I've never, oh. Oh. Okay. So Make sure your hands are dry and clean. Take a piece of cleaning gel, knead it into a ball. So you don't have to use this whole thing. You can just use a portion of it. Let's try that. Oh, will it go back together afterwards? I have no idea. This feels weird and wrong. Okay, so we're just gonna rub it along here. And I can tell it's already picking up the surface dust. According to the instructions and other people I've seen do this, it turns black, or grayish black once it's collected enough dust. These aren't reusable or cleanable. You're supposed to just throw it away. It was only 10 bucks. So, yeah. And for anyone who's watching the video of me blowing the dust off and is concerned that by speeding up the fans might create some kind of voltage and it'll go back into the system, that is quite possible. I saw J2 Cent's video where he blew up a fan using some kind of leaf blower or something. So I'm aware of the potential. I just forgot about it in that moment. So, hey, there's a good chance I could put this whole thing back together, and it turns out I've fried something. So we are going to hope that is not the case. If anybody is wondering, my case is a Montec. I really like it. It doesn't have all the wonderful bells and whistles, but it's got everything you would expect. The crowning jewel of this whole thing was actually the customer service. They have a Facebook Messenger chat thing that you can reach out to, and they're instantly responsive and answer your questions. Like, hey, mine didn't come with a user manual. And turns out it had. It was just hidden inside like the hard drive tray. So it doesn't wipe easily. I get the feeling I'm supposed to roll it or just press it in. I am curious about how it's going to behave with fabrics. Like all these shielded hoses and cables, I got a lot of the dust off when I was blowing on it, but I'm worried about rubbing dust further into this white cabling. White was not the great long-term choice, I think. Looks good when you first build it, but then a year in, you're like, uh-oh. It is after Labor Day. All right, let's get down in here on this motherboard. I don't see any dust on the motherboard, really. I do not see a lot of buildup. So really, it looks like it's going to be the fans. The fans are going to be the ones, the dirtiest, also the hardest to clean. Getting in there with your finger isn't going to be ideal. It doesn't look like there's an easy way to just dismantle it. Do the fan blades just pop off? I mean, they got on there somehow. All right, I'm gonna look this up. One thing I have noticed a little bit ago, a tiny little piece of this broke off and I picked it back up. But if this can like little chunks or particles can come off and get stuck in there, that actually is kind of worrisome. You know what it's not doing well? It's not getting the caked dust out of the fan blade. It's not picking it up. Because like I said, it doesn't slide, so it's kind of rolling over the dust and it's not picking it up. At all. Looks like it's just getting moist. Ew. All right, so I reached out to that handy dandy Facebook Messenger chat for the Montec cases. These are their fans. And I wanted to see if I could just remove the blades. I'm waiting to hear back, but out of abundance of caution, I'm just going to douse the rags with this ceramic wash solution that I'm using and just tediously feed it through and try and get as much dust out as I can. Also, Q-tips where necessary. And I don't know if this is a big deal, but I don't want to scratch anything. I want to be very careful that I'm not putting little extra micro scratches on the plastic, because any kind of rough surface is just going to create more that the dust can grab onto in the future. All right, Insert obligatory 3 hours later from SpongeBob. And we are now clean. I've had to do each individual fan blade. Montech never got back to me, but we're as good as we are going to get. My verdict on the slime. I know a bunch of people use it. I think you need to focus on rolling, not dragging. And as you can see, that little bit of slime was very effective. It does work. It's just, you got to be careful. I would not use it on the motherboard. You have to press hard and roll, especially through some of this grating. It'll get in between there and pull stuff out. It's great. But my other gripe with the fans is that the fans are made of a plastic that's kind of like a matte surface. So it isn't perfectly smooth, which lends itself to dust gathering on it. I'm not too stoked about that. Luckily, the fans for the AIO actually are really smooth, so they weren't collecting too much dust. So let's go ahead and put it back together. All right, and there she is. I gotta say, looks fantastic. I'm very happy with the results. One piece of advice, don't shoot a video about it. It takes way too long. This is like 4 hours so far. But I am gonna go plug it in now and find out if I did cause any damage by spinning those fan blades with the blower. Hopefully I didn't. Also, I got a little overzealous and took some benchmarks before cleaning it just to see if there was any temperature performance differences afterwards. We'll see. All right, so it stands to reason that you watching this at all means I was able to turn my machine back on and edit this video, so let's talk about the benchmarks. For Cinebench, there was a slight score improvement and drop in temperature, but it's a little too close to call. That could just be the ambient temperature in my room here, being different between the two. With Heaven, slight FPS improvement and score improvement. Temperatures were the same. Again, really too close to call. All we do know is that it can't hurt to clean your PC every 6 months to a year, so get to it.